Right then, hello you, welcome to Geekism. Won't be around in long, anointing. Oh, that's sorry to hear that. I hope you're good though. MCM013MKH, you've got a really catchy name. Hello from holiday in Spain. Awesome, glad you can find it. Agrajag made it as well. Who else do we recognise here? Carly Karma, hi, how's it going? Lots of names I recognise, lots of new names I don't recognise as well. Welcome to all of you. How are you doing? We're having a look here at our wild mouse. We're going to start doing some theming on this bad boy today. Hey Geekism, I want to know when the next Planet Coaster episode with the castle. There's going to be a Planet Coaster episode on Friday. I don't think we're going to be doing much with the castle from now on, though. To be honest, it's kind of finished. We're going to get the pirate area finished, and then we will get back to the fairy tale area after that. So hello, hi Vitus, hi Sawyer, hi Elliot. How's the baby? Baby's doing fantastic. He's just been fed. He's downstairs having cuddles with his mum. New subscriber here, Tom. Hi, welcome. Wish I had time to stay and watch, but I just wanted to say ahoy. Hi, Liam. Thanks for stopping by, pal. This will be up afterwards on the channel as a watchbackable thing. Remember that if you are enjoying the stream, there is a link in the description for donations. They are all very welcome, but of course they are not necessary in any way, shape or form. But you can do that to get a little shout out on the stream, and obviously every penny goes towards feeding my son. I'm joking. He gets fed, it's fine. I thought, seeing as I've got him now, I might as well use him as emotional blackmail, hadn't I? Hello, bonjour, de Paris, David, ça va? I did French in school, but I remember so little about it, it's ridiculous. So, let's just dive in here. I want to show you something I've just noticed just before I came onto the stream. I was just having a little play with this. If I go to... Hi, Henry. Hi, Sentinel. I just joined the stream. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome. What a good name. I've noticed that if I do it as block sections, I can get 4 cards. Hi, Beaker. How's it going? But if I don't do block sections, I get 7. It's got a continuous run, and I think that's probably what we're going to do with it. In fact, I'm going to take the block break sections out and have it running on a continuous run, because it gets us a lot more going, and it looks much better. And I think once there are people queuing for it as well, they won't run as often as this. And I think that's probably the best way to do it. Love how smooth you got it. Yeah, it's turned out really quite well in the end. There's a couple of bits I'm not quite happy with, like here, this little S is a little funky, but I'm hoping we can fix a few of these areas now if we get rid of the block breaks. So first things first, before we start making it look good. Hey Miss Lacey May, how's it going? Welcome along. Won't be here for long, sadly, Henry. Henry, just the fact that you've managed to get here for a little, honestly, it warms the cockles of my heart. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, like I say, this will be going on as a video afterwards as well. Yeah, so let's get rid of these awful block breaks, because they're not awful, they were good, but we can get more running it in continuous loop mode like this, and I think we might as well do it. What is Coaster Chain for? Coaster Chain is sending off multiple coasters at the same time, so you can link stations up and you can have dueling coasters and things like that. We're not going to be doing that today. Hello fellow Jerseyan? Have we got somebody from Jersey in, have we? Hello from Jersey. Oh, cool. Okay. Jersey massive represents. What we do with the decoration? I want to do it dead classic, like dead classic Wild Mouse. So lots of lights, lots of neon, really tacky. Sort of you could just drop it down in a fair and it would look good. Reminds me of Goofy's Flight School in California Adventure. Oh, right. Okay. It's very similar to another Disney coaster. It's very similar to the I can't remember what it's called, the Time Turner or something in Animal Kingdom. There he goes, talking about his cockles. Yeah, it didn't take long, did it? Chill, cockles already. John T, it's been so long since I saw a live stream. Congrats on the condition. Lionhearted, you are so welcome here. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. He's an absolute champ. He's doing really well. Strobe, like, yeah, maybe some strobes. Dead tacky sort of fair style. That's what we're going to go for, okay? So let's get in here. Let's start doing some. I'll try my best to keep up with the chat, but we need to crack on. Hello from Bavaria. Hello, you make good lager there. You make good beer in Bavaria. Right, here we go then. Edit track. There we go. Everything's going to stop for a little while. So that's the... so where is the first break run? I think it's here on this drop, isn't it? And I'm kind of glad we can get rid of that, because this isn't a very nice drop here. I'd never liked this when we kind of finished it before. So I'm going to go from here and get rid of it to there pretty much, and then start this again and do it much more of a sort of a proper drop, really, what we would expect. Primeval World, that's the one. Yeah, thank you, Primeval World. This is kind of what we based this off of. Primeval World. They actually have two running next to each other, left and right, sort of mirroring each other. Whoa, what happened then? Oh yeah, we're building it, aren't we? Scare me a little. Okay, good. Let's drop you right down to 40. That's great. And we kind of need to get you in here, and whenever we can. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's not great, but let's just try smoothing that a little and see if we can get a nice. There we go. Look at that. That is pretty much perfect now. Much better. Much more interesting job. I would love that to be a little straighter. Let's just see if now we haven't got the mess of. No, it still does that a little, doesn't it? Now we haven't got the mess of... It's just not going to... whoops. Not going to want to join us, is it? No. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll go for it for now. We can smooth a little, just so it's not quite as noticeable. We're quite an international bunch. We are today, Agrajag. We've got all sorts. Congratulations on the baby. What's the baby's name? The baby's name is Xander. Xander. And like I say, he's doing absolutely fantastically. Right, so there's that one there. We come round here. Where's our next break run? It's all the way over here. There we go. So we can get rid of you. And just join you up like that. That's good. And then there's probably one more. I think, is it here? Let's actually have a block section there. Here, though, that needs to be like trim brakes. There we go. Trim brakes there. And here, we'll also do that whole second section here for getting cars on and off, I think, as well. You don't look tired enough. Is the missus dealing with the baby? No, Paul, we're doing everything equal. She's got him now, obviously, while I'm doing this. But no, we're taking it in turns to do nappies. We're taking it in turns to get up in the evening. We're really, really lucky with him, though, to be fair. He goes down at about 10 p.m, wakes at around 2, and wakes again at about 6. So we take it in turns to do the 2 o'clock one, and we're both getting pretty decent night's sleep overall. So yeah, we couldn't ask for a better one. I'm going to bounce. I'll watch in the archive. Good day, Annoyington. Thanks very much for stopping by. Hello from the country. Hello from Finland. Hiya, Henry. How's it going? Thomas, what we're doing today, we're going to be decorating our wild mouse that we built in the last live stream. Am I excited for Jurassic World Evolution? Do you know what? I really am. A good, solid park management sim I would love. Let's be honest, Planet Coaster is great, and it's a really great Lego box. But, you know, its management side is a little light. So I'm really kind of hoping that, yeah, we can do a bit more funky management sort of stuff with it. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Okay, really quite happy about that. Okay, that's good. Right, pretty much happy about all of that. Let's see how much it slows down here. Yeah, speed comes out of it a lot there. That's good. Hello from Canada. Hi, Jonathan. Whereabouts in Canada are you from? If you don't mind me asking, I have a very vested interest in areas of Canada. Right, okay, cool. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm thinking we might even try custom supports on this as well. I'm not too sure yet. The most liberal state of California. Bob sounds like an angel. Honestly, we couldn't ask for better. I'm sure when he gets older and he realises that he can be noisy, he will be. But for now, he is good as gold. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly bring up a couple of pictures of wild mice. Wild mouses? And have a little look. I hope they make a Jurassic Park Evolution more like Planet Coaster, but I think it'll make it more like Zootacune. Yeah, I do as well. I think it's going to be more focused on management and less like... I don't think we're going to be placing down individual windows and stuff, you know. Which is fine by me. Like I say, I've got Planet Coaster for that sort of stuff. And I also think we'll probably end up getting some dinosaur stuff in Planet Coaster because of it as well. Hello from the US. Hello. Is the circus project going to be added to your theme park? It isn't, Leonardo. No. The stuff that we build in these live streams are completely independent little things that sit on their own. Let's have a look. Images for Wild Mouse. Okay, so for the most part, what I can see is I think we're going to try the sign today. They sit on the sign sits up the top, around the back of it, and then maybe there's a second one along the side as well, which is definitely something we could do. That's a really good one. That has a really interesting top. I'd love to show you these, but I don't think they work. Let me just put them on the screen. I'll have a look at that in a moment, see if it works, but I don't think it does. But yeah, definitely the sign seems to be the way to go. So let's look at this, the most boring ride ever. Look, 2.359, 2.4, no nausea, obviously. Actually, you think the nausea would be a bit higher because of the spinning. Oh, well, who knows. Right, let's come out of that for a sec. And you can we'll just set you on test. Let's just keep you running. Operations, we can do 7 cars and I'll just keep running. That's good. Good stuff. Okay, so sadly I got to go. Love you vids. North Joker, thanks for stopping by. Oh, Jonathan, you've answered my question, haven't you? Sorry, let's have a look. Hello from Canada. Where do I live? My accent is very British. I am British, actually. Yeah, originally from Birmingham, which is right in the Midlands, right in the middle of the country, middle of England even. And I live in Liverpool, which is on the northwest coast. Home of the Beatles. Bye-bye, John T. Thanks, Henry. Thanks for stopping by. It looks like the exact same layout of King Solomon's Mines ride at the Pleasure Beach, Southport Pleasureland. I think it is, yeah. It's a terrific ride. They're pretty standard builds, these things are. You pretty much get the same thing one. What have I missed? Not much yet, Peter. We're just getting started. We were just removing the lock brakes from it. What do you reckon the first expansion for this game will be? Oh, I couldn't tell you. I'd put money on either water parks or zoo, but which one, I don't know. I think you should make a Haunted Mansion style ride for your park. Yes, we will definitely do. We are hopefully going to do a whole spooky area at some point. Right, building. Let's get started. I want to try something I've never tried before, and that is to do some lettering in the game. I don't know how it's going to go. I probably shouldn't do it on live stream, but I'm going to do it. So we're going to put one of them down first to give ourselves the building. Search for Wild Mouse Kurt Caldy links. Let's have a look at that. Wild Mouse Kurt Caldy links. Images. Yeah, that's the exact sort of thing I'm looking for. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice big letters. I'm not too sure about the colouring, but big letters on a grid like that with some big old nasty stars over it. Yeah, that's perfect. I like if they put water parks. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Which Disney parks have I been to? Pretty much all of them in Florida. Pretty much, we've done Orlando. Oh, and I did Disneyland Paris as well in Europe. But yeah, pretty much the entirety of Florida. So it needs to be about the same length as that there, if that makes sense. So how can I measure that? Let's do. What are those planks? Not those planks. The poles. No. What's it called? The big wooden trunks. I can't imagine they're called trunks. No. Wood. No. Tree. No, it's not tree. Do you know the ones I mean? The bit of log. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. These are pretty long. So what I can do is use these to pretty much measure the length of the coaster. So we're going to go 1, 2. Yeah, so about 3 of them, pretty much. 3 of those is going to be the length of this sign. So we'll put them down there. PC's not good enough for Planet Coaster. I'm gutted. Oh, that's a shame to hear, Bob. It does take a lot of resources up, to be honest, pal. So it's a shame to hear that. Hopefully Jurassic World won't be too bad. And also check out Parkitect. It's a great little game. There we go. Evening all. Evening, Andy. How's it going, pal? Logs. Thank you very much. Chat's catching up with me now. Sorry, the chat is a little bit behind on here. I'd love to do something about it, but it doesn't seem like I can. All right, cool. Let's increase those up a little bit. All right, good stuff. So we're going to be using art shapes, which are in scenery. Art shapes. Gerald Plan goes to Disneyland, California Adventure in Anaheim. Perhaps in a few years, Victor. At the moment, that is an awfully long way away. But for reasons I can't really talk about at the moment, it won't be that far away in a couple of years' time. So yeah, I'd love to see Anaheim. I'd love to see the original Disney, so to speak. Right, a wild mouse. Let's have a look. Flat we want. How long have you been live already? In other words, what did I miss? Yeah, not much. We've been about 15 minutes, and to be honest with you, we haven't really done much yet. We've just been chatting away and saying hello to everyone. Right, so let's have a look at space-wise. That needs to be WILD. and then a space, and then MOUSE. So maybe shrink them down a little, but that should be okay. All right, here we go. We want snapping on, I think. We'll bring that up. So about there. Do that. So we're going to make it flat. Here's the idea. We're going to make it flat, and then we can do the other bits and bobs we need to, and lift it up. Then you see, that was, I think, is probably the easier way to do it. Only 5 more months of 2017. Yeah, there is. Crazy, isn't it? Catch up with this on my day off, John. So you can't wait any longer to watch Game of Thrones. Oh, it's a good one, Paul. But yeah, this will be up online later on for you to watch back, pal. It is a good one. Obviously, no spoilers. I will kick you from the chat if you spoil it. But the whole series, it's moving a little quick for me. I don't know about anyone else, and if anyone else feels the same way. But yeah, the whole series is moving a little fast. Okay, let's just drag you around that way. There we go. And drag you down. Whoops. That looks about right. Okay, so there's the basic letter there. W. I'll go with that. Evening, John. Evening, all. Evening, awesome. Welcome. Hi, I'm new here to the live chat, but I've watched your videos for a super long time now. Love your videos. Rudy, you're very welcome. How's it going? Barnaby, wish I had the skills you have in Planet Coaster. Just keep at it, pal. It really is. There's nothing more to it. Just keep playing and keep enjoying yourself, and you will get to you will get somewhere with it. Trust me. Okay, kind of want that to be capped off flat at the end. Like that. There we go. And then we'll copy them over. It's going to be a lot of copy and pasting here, folks. I hope this isn't too dull to watch. It's, like I say, this is not something I've tried in this game before, but I see other people do it with great success. So hopefully it's something we can replicate. See there, we've already gone wrong a little there, but never mind. We'll fix that in a second. Like that, and then we'll figure out, oopsie daisy, we'll figure out some sort of colour scheme as well for it. Are you going to do community park where you show off other people's parks? I have to be really careful what I say here. I'm not, but on this channel, but stay tuned. It's probably all I can say. Hi, yeah, Wolf, hello. I believe it's called Icarus. I don't know what we're talking about, but good. Love the way you pronounce my name. Jan, is that not right? Is it Jan? I assumed that the J would be silent. Sorry, I had a friend in school whose name was spelt that way, and he pronounced it Jan. I'd love to know if I'm getting it wrong. I do apologise. With a name like John T. Sparrow, you get all sorts of pronunciations of your name, so I'm used to people pronouncing my name wrong. I think that's going to be too wide. Yeah, it looks like it is, so we'll go to small ones. And drag them down. And then across. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, cool. I kind of like those ones being at a bit of an angle. Will they ever do a Park Again series again? Parkitect, I think I'll probably do one on launch now because it gets updated so often I struggle to keep up with it. So I think on full release I'll do a Parkitect series, and the movies is really up there as a Throwback Thursday contender, but it really doesn't play well with Windows 10. So I'm really struggling to get it going, if I'm honest with you. Otherwise I would have definitely done a series on it by now. Are you the same height? Yeah. Okay, let's copy you, because you're going to be me I. Okay, so I-wise, I kind of think the height's about right. Probably match it to the middle of the W there to kind of get... It's been so long since I've had to do any sort of font work, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of a rule, is you have like a middle line that you keep to. And maybe... I don't think that should come all the way up, should it? We're going to go a little shorter, because this is actually... a lowercase letter, and I think I don't know whether we should do it in uppercase or lowercase, or maybe just have the lowercase I. The Planet Coaster series from Flux Trans is called Icarus. Oh yeah, it's stunning. Oh yeah, you don't have to tell me about Flux Trans. I've been watching Flux Trans for years. I used to watch his Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 videos back when he was a kid. I mean, he sounded like a kid. I mean, he's all grown up now. I mean, I was a kid when I watched him. Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely love his stuff. Really love his stuff. Okay, L is nice and easy. We can do L like so. Yeah, Icarus is, if you're not watching it already, it's really, really inspiring. I mean, some of the stuff he does in that game, like, he'll put a screenshot up and I'm like, that is not Planet Coaster. I don't know where you've got that photo from, but that is not Planet Coaster. Yeah, it's awesome. When did you predict this park to be complete, John T? Oh, Christ, I don't know. I mean, we're just doing sandbox stuff here. There's random bits here, but the actual park in the Let's Build series, I don't know. I thought it would take me about 2 months. It's took me nearly a year, so... I don't know. I don't want to give you a date, to be honest. I really don't. Okay, D. Let's copy you two over. About the same. Yeah, I like the lowercase I. I think that works. I think I'm just going to move it a little across. Okay. So. How are we going to do this curve? This is the sort of stuff that I was most concerned about, you know. Was getting this sort of stuff right. Let's have a look here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I was like 7 or 8 when I found him. Yeah, I've been watching him for years. Absolutely love his stuff. So glad that he's in Planet Coaster now, because he did a Planet Coaster video like back in Alpha, I think, and then didn't play for ages. And I'm really glad that he's back to it. Lowercase L maybe. I don't know. I think everything but the I. Let's try it. Because it's going to be a pretty easy fix if we don't like it. Looking to download a copy of the movies. Where do you think I get it from? I don't think it's anywhere. I genuinely, I've got a hard copy of it somewhere. I think nearby actually. Oh, it's up on the shelf. I don't think it's available on GOG or anything like that, unfortunately. It's awesome as well, but like I say, it just doesn't play nice with Windows 10 at all. Really struggling to get it working. Okay, right. Here then. Let's have a little think about this. That's the sort of thing we're going to have to do, isn't it? But I can't... right, okay, I tell you what, let's go to a square. There we go, that's what we need, isn't it? Because I don't want it... I want it to be a relatively decent curve. I don't want it to be jaggedy as much as possible. I don't want it to be jaggedy. There we go. There we go. Maybe make the letters lopsided. Oh, what, like all higgledy-piggledy? That's not a bad idea as well. Once they're all done, so I can do the height, I might play around with that, actually. Recently got back from Florida. The Kong ride at Universal is wicked. I'm going to try and make a dark ride with billboards like it. Do you know what, Rudy? I didn't enjoy it, actually. Genuinely. I was so disappointed with that ride. Like, I'm a bit of a stickler for actually moving. Like, and I just found that was just like really one big screen that you just kind of sat in. I mean, don't get me wrong, the theming was fantastic. Oh, how good would a mirror option be right now? But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with it, to be honest. Yeah, sorry to say. Okay, so that is going to be too much there, isn't it? So let's do that and that. Let's duplicate you. Bring you around to there. We go. And then drop you into place and see what sort of room we've got left. So anyone in the chat, I'm interested to know, anyone in the chat going to be at the Frontier Expo next month? I sure am, and it'd be awesome to meet up with some of you there. After you finish this build, I think you should make a statue of your cat. He would love that as well, actually. He would absolutely love a statue of himself. He's a sort of cat who would totally get behind that. What the fuck am I doing there, mate? Don't even ask. We're making letters. We're spelling out words. We're doing all lovely things. Okay, this I think will work. I think we're going to need to... Oh, pigeon. Hashtag pigeon. We're going to just do that and then that. There we go. And you are very slightly off, you two. So let's just Bring you round like that. Okay. All right, I'm going to be happy with that. So wild, I think the D looks a little long. I did not mean to say that like that. But yeah, I think the D looks a little long, I'm afraid. So let's turn you instead into a cube. Put you down where you're meant to be. Delete you. And then move you in. Why aren't you using the orange pieces at the top left? Oh shit, are they the right... Oh, for fuck. Jan. Why has nobody put that? Why has nobody else told me about that? Why did it have to take him that long? Have we begun dad jokes already? You should make the lowercase I into a stick figure with his hands in the air like he's on a coaster. Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Maybe we should play Sim Airport. Yeah, I looked at Sim Airport. I was kind of holding out for Sim... what's it called? The other one. Airport CEO. I was going to give that one a go, maybe. Because I saw people play Sim Airport, and whilst it looked good... like they didn't seem to get much mileage out of it. Like it was like good for like a few episodes, and that was about it. So kind of want stuff that I can really get my teeth into, you know. It's got to be smaller ones, aren't they? That's okay. That's all right. There we go. We figured it. It's all good, guys. It's all good. There we go. Bring you over. All these are very slightly lower than they want to be. I'm not too sure why. Yeah, you are. Yeah, let's just bring all of you. Oops, all of you up a little. It doesn't have to be exact. We're pretty much gonna be covering all these with lights and stuff anyway. There we go. Oh yeah, that's loads better. Good. So there we go. We've got the wild. What do you think of Sea of Thieves? Never heard of it. You should add a bit of straight before the curve. Do you think? I don't know. I think that looks about right actually. Yeah, maybe just a little actually. Yeah, maybe just a little. I think you might be right. Just like, literally just like that much. I think might actually make the difference. Okay, you in there, and there we go. So letters wise, WILD. Yeah, so we're doing all right here. John, have you been to Thorpe Park? No, I haven't been to Thorpe Park. I'm hoping to do it next summer. The D is hard. Tom, shush. Marvel or DC? Movies, Marvel. Although Wonder Woman was good. Other than that, I don't really follow comics, unfortunately. Watching me play has gone back into... That's great. Get 2 screens on the go. Stick me on the iPad. Stick me on the telly in the background. Play the game along with me. That'd be awesome. That space in the D looks quite nice, actually. Yeah, I think that's... I think that is about right now. We've got wild, and it's got the little eye. I like the little eye. All right. So, sue me. I'm going to rob the M and just edit it a little. Whoops. I'm going to rob the M. I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to swizz it round. And I'm going to move it up. And we're going to just edit it a little. All right. So, let's just get the height right. Height-wise, that's good. Okay. So what we're going to do here is actually get rid of these ones. Okay, yeah, we can still do it. We're going to get rid of these ones. There we go. No, they need to go the other way, don't they? They need to actually go that high. So let's just duplicate you. Oh no, move that one down, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then duplicate you. Oops. That way. Use the W upside down for the M, and then join them in the middle. Join them in the middle? How do you mean join them in the middle? Does that look right? I think it will once it's done. Let's try the other one, or is it too much? There we go. Okay, it doesn't quite look like I thought it would, but it's actually quite nice. I think it's quite stylized. The M looks a bit angry. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks a bit. Oh, do you know what you could do? Even thinking about it, we won't just do it just yet. But we'll change the color of the lettering, and then we'll have like a slice of cheese or something there. You know, like an Edam cheese spot, like with holes in or something like that. I don't know where you live. I think you should take your child to Poulton Park. It's got Peppa Pig World and stuff for the older kids. Yeah, that sounds good. I've heard good things about it. I thought you were putting the mouse under the... sorry. Yeah, no, we're going right across the top of the coaster. I think the M looked better as it was. Yeah, maybe the slope is too much. New name, Wild Sparrow. Yeah, let's go back. Maybe just like that. Maybe just like that. Yeah, it looks sad now. Yeah, I think maybe just actually straight like that. But we'll have these. Maybe these need to be straight as well. Maybe that's the problem we're having. What I don't want it to do is for it to look like an upside down W. And I think at the moment it does, and that's kind of what I want to not do. So I think the way we're going to get away with that is to do this. Yeah, I can see it looking good already. He says, with bated breath. Will a triangle work? Yeah, a triangle will work, actually. All these shapes have got very slightly different thicknesses, haven't they? That's it. Absolutely infuriating that is the case. But what are you going to do? I'll have to leave that like that. No. I want you there still. I want another one of you. There. And then in... Ugh. This goddamn gizmo. I never really had that much trouble with the gizmo until somebody pointed out to me that, one, it's called a gizmo, and two, it's a bit troublesome. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Make the middle part have a point. Yeah, maybe that might be the problem. Who's Oreo? Oreo is my cat. Unfortunately, he's not around. I don't know where he is, actually. Yeah, he's not been around for a bit, to be honest, today. He's probably downstairs. He spends a lot of time with Xander. They're absolutely in love with each other, the pair of them. It's so cute. So, yeah, he's probably curled up with him somewhere. Under adult supervision, by the way. Adult supervision, human supervision. How about ears for the M so it looks like a mouse? That is also a good idea. Let's get the lettering done. But, yeah, I think something like that is probably going to be the way to go. Okay. Let's... we need some idea for colour schemes for this as well. I haven't really thought about it yet. Okay. Literally about to ask what he was doing with his new brother. Yeah, he's doing really great with him. He's been a very good big brother. Really quite protective of him, to be honest. Not nastily, though. Just, checks up on him a lot. And, yeah, he's really good with him. Compared to Mika, our other cat, who doesn't really get much of a look in here because she's very much her own thing. She spends a lot of time on her own and stuff. She's like a proper cat. She just sort of goes out and comes in and eats, and that's about it. But yeah, she's not convinced about Xander at all. She's very much keeping out of the way so far. Okay, I think. Oops, have we used the wrong one there? Yeah. I think we're nearly done on the M. Just want to try and get that corner there neatened up a little bit. Oh, I think I've just fell on it. Yeah, I have. Cool. Yeah, should we try doing a point? It's going to come quite low, but I think it might work. It's really annoying that the triangles are a little thinner. As long as we get them all right on the front, I don't mind about on the back. Geekism Loop Playing Coaster series. By the way, does it crash certain computers? Yeah, apparently so. I am pretty lucky with Planet Coaster. I get the occasional crash. Like, literally, I could probably count on one hand every time the game's crashed for me. Oh, it does fit. Oh, good. I didn't think it did. There's the M. Yeah, that's good. And I do think the point helps. Now, should the point be on the W as well? I won't wait for the chat. I'll try it. See what we think. Missing these as well. My cats are Cluso and Mushroom. They are good names for cats. I love how I'm eating my dinner watching you. That's cool. I have quite a few people tell me. One thing that I would never have believed is I have a few couples who say they sit down and watch me while they have their evening meal, which is crazy to think. Yeah, I think the W needs one as well, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that. DD is usually reading poor Suki a book. That's great news. Our cat hated DD and hissed for weeks until I rubbed baby grows on her heart, and now they're inseparable. You can find either of them, they're usually cuddled up together. Yeah, I definitely think that's going to be the way they are. If you're going to do the cutout bit, maybe you could make some holes in the M so it looks like a cheese of some kind. Yeah, that sounds good as well. We've got loads of ideas. I love it. That's why I love doing live streams, because you guys come out with some awesome ideas of stuff to do. Okay, let's... I was hoping we could get the height right for these. Maybe not. We'll just do it this way. Okay, now I don't think... Or maybe. I was going to say I don't think a perfect circle is going to be the right size, but it just might be, actually. Let's try. I think we might have to just stick a little bit, like we did with the D. I think we might just have to stick a little bit in the middle. Yeah, we will. So that's fine. Let's just drop that down there. Okay, and then with this, I think this is going to be too big. Yeah, we're going to get some. Whoops, we're going to get some weird clip in there. So we'll do it the other way. I have a quick question. Have you rode the Smiler? I have, and I'm only just 1.4. Michelle, I have rode the Smiler. I actually rode the Smiler the day before it had that awful crash. And I have rode it since as well. It's, I mean, obviously what happened on the accident was awful, but it is a great coaster. One of my favourites. Probably one of the best in the UK, to be honest with you. Although personally, my favourite coaster at Alton Towers is 13, just because I love it. I think it's great. I think it's different. I think it's good theming, and also I think the Smiler as it stands is a good coaster. Its theming's not fantastic. And I'm a bit of a sucker for a well-themed coaster. I would take a well-themed family coaster over a huge, massive inversions and hypers and everything that aren't very themed any day. There we go. Quick. Oh, I've lost the chat. Sorry, chat was put off. Have you been in Sweden? I have been in Sweden, but it was very brief. It was just for a couple of days. My family, my parents, are massive England football fans. So we, when I was a kid, I'm not a fan of football myself, but when I was a kid, we went all around Europe, going on different various football outings to different parks, different stadiums and things like that, watching football play. One of the places we went was Sweden. It was lovely, great country. Oh, that's so annoying. Use the world axis, I will. I think the ears would fit on the O. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Would it look a little bit too Disney? I don't know. Hopefully SW8 will make up for what's missing from the Smile. Yeah, SW8 looks good. Good solid woody. We haven't got one of them. We haven't got a decent wooden coaster in the UK that I can think of. There's a couple of older ones at Blackpool, and there's a few others, the Ultimate, and a couple of others around the place. Oh no, what's name is pretty good, isn't it? Oh, what's it called? Is it a Pulden Park? That's pretty good wooden. Have you been to any Belgian parks? No, I haven't. I'd love to, though. Going next week, Elliot, you'll love it. It's great. Same, I love the theming, especially while queuing. Yeah, definitely. Just take the top off the 0 for the... Oh, just take the top of the O for the U. Yeah, exactly. We'll just copy that over. We won't just have to take the top off. What we will have to do is pretty much change from there, because these are little pieces. Obviously, that's not going to work, but we can get rid of those. Hit go on that one and stick one of these in. And this will pretty much do us for the U. I think it might look a little bit too straight. We'll see. Geekism, am I going to the Frontier Expo? I certainly am, yes. I will be there with bells on. But you want to go to Wallaby? Yeah, sounds good. Megaphobia is meant to be awesome. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. Have I been to the new ride at the Efteling? I've not. I love the look of the Efteling. I would love to go there one day, but no, I haven't. Never been. Rattlesnake at Chessington's good. Hopefully going to Chessington next year as well. We're doing a bit of a theme park run arounds next year, which I'm looking forward to. We're going to be doing vlogs for all of them for the channel. So yeah, that'd be cool. Bit of a Planet Closer noob. I don't know what you're doing most of the time, but the best thing is your videos is they make me laugh and make me happy. Michelle, that is so lovely to hear. Remember, the channel has got a series of tutorials that I did when the game came out that you may find help you at least follow along with what I'm doing, if nothing else. Oh, I don't know why. That looks a little wide. Can I get away with just squeezing it in a little? Just a tad. Yeah, that looks better. I like the little eye. I really do. I think it's cute. Did you ever have the joy of visiting the Pleasure Island in Cleethorpes? I didn't know. It shut down. Oh, that's a shame. Wild Moo. It's in Switzerland. Wild Moo. Awesome. Now, this S, I'm wondering, 1, 2... We're going to struggle to fit this S in using these pieces, aren't we? We might have to do a crazy big S or something to get away from it. Because we're going to... Really, we need... Using these pieces... We need... whoops. Whip. We need, like... Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. We could do something like this. See, that's going to be the problem. The S is going to be massive. So unless we make a thing out of it... how are we going to do the S? Did you ever hear the joy of visiting Pleasure Island? Oh, no, we've read that one. Did you going to vlog on the Frontier thing? Yes, hopefully. Yeah, if they let me, I will be vlogging it, yeah. Which is my favourite coaster. Favourite coaster of all time is Cheetah Run at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. It's awesome. Got the game a week ago. Your tutorial was invaluable. Good, awesome. Glad you found them useful. Watched about 28 of your 36 Planet Coaster Let's Build. Can't wait to watch the rest. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I think a bigger S would look good, a bit different. Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I don't really know what to do otherwise with it. Let's try... Doesn't quite line up, does it? But yeah, I think actually it could be a tail for the mouse, like you're thinking. Connect it with the U so it has some kind of tail. Yeah, there we go. If in doubt, make it a feature. Do you know what I mean? I love it. I just want to count these off a little. Actually, we won't put that one in then. Let's... Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's find a space for it to go next to the U. Right, here we go. This is going to be good. I'm so glad that you guys are here, because I'd have really struggled finding something to do here. So let's go like this. Oh, is that going to still look like an S? Yeah, it is. Let's pull you out a little. Right, let's put you there. Okay. Let's then... I want it to really fit nicely up against this, so it totally looks like that... make an S tail for you. Yeah, love that. Do you remember the envelope with Gulpy Rex drawn on it? I would definitely love to receive a letter in that. DH, that's long in the bin, pal. But yeah, I was doodling one day. I think I put it on Twitter, did I, or something? I think I popped it onto Twitter. Trying to line that up so it looks a bit more. I don't want it to go too un-S-like. Un-S-like? Relative axis. Okay, so here we go. These bits here. Bear with me here a second. Okay, triangles are probably going to be the best bet here, I think. All I want it to do, oops, is follow this curve a little, just enough that it looks like it's meant to, you know. Actually, we'll carry on you again. Put a circle to it. Yes, we will do that as well. Yeah, thank you, Alton Weaves. Awesome suggestion, Leo. What did Leo suggest? Make the editor for the... Yeah, I think that's definitely what we're going to go with. Do I have a PO box? I don't, Agrajag, actually. A few people asked me about that, and I looked into it. They're really quite expensive, to be honest. I have got a business address in Liverpool that have very kindly told me I can use. So if you'd like that for some reason, give me a shout on Twitter or something, or on Discord, and I can provide you with that. Yeah, I've already got that little bit there. Okay, good. Okay, let's drop you down so it makes proper sense. Oop, not quite there. There we go. There we go. Just so, yeah, it hugs that. In fact, I want it to come away a little, but I just like the idea of it hugging. Whoops. Hugging the U a little. Get a bit of decent gap. There we go. And then here, we'll put a rounded ball on the end. Yeah, look at that. That looks really good. Oh, thanks so much, guys. That's a really great idea. Do I live off YouTube or I have another job? I currently do have another job. Yeah, I work as a support worker, working closely with adults with various learning difficulties. But I would love to do YouTube full time. At the moment, it makes up about a quarter of my my monthly income. So we're getting there. But at the moment, yeah, I do also have a real job, so to speak. Make an adventure area with a dark ride. It's about exploring a jungle. That's a good idea. I do. Once I move on from Geekopolis, which is our sort of first major park, I do want to do some various themes, and I love the idea of just doing like a general sort of temple theme. I hope it's these that are crooked and not the sign I've done. Oh, this is looking good, guys. This is looking really good. If I do say so myself, the E needs to be there and needs to be shorter and needs to go in. E's a pretty easy one to do, to be fair. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. And I think, yeah, the O. I think E is on the O. Might look good. And the OU then is like a mouse, I guess. I don't know. I'll let you guys think. It's a pretty respectable job. Hey, you know, it earns a living and it's good. It's quite rewarding. Keep the S bigger and underline wild mouse with the tail. Oh, what, come like right round? Oh, I'm not sure it'll. I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like it because what I'm thinking is we would then do something like this. Don't know why it selected those pieces then. And turn those like a grey, like not grey, but you know, actually make it look like a mouse, you know. make it sort of stand out a bit. So ears wise, I mean, I could. Okay, so there's two ways I could do this. I could go like that and be done with it, or I could try and curve them in a little bit like this. But I kind of think they look pretty good. And it's like a bit themed. Personally, I think that looks pretty good. I'll let you guys tell me whether that I'm wrong. Love the sign. Hi, Catherine. First service live streamers to do. Welcome. You're very welcome. Ears and either the O or the U. Build a live stage with a coaster circling around it. That's a good idea. When you said "yeah, boy," it reminded me of my middle school RAF race. It was. Do you know what it's from? It's from Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, boy, and they hit the weapons together. I would love to make game videos on YouTube, but I am whatever is the opposite of charismatic. Oh, don't be silly, Chris. Worst comes to worst, do time lapses and put music over them. That's, if you really don't feel comfortable talking on a camera or on a microphone. There you go, Michelle Baker. It did what I wanted. Is that what we said? Ears over the O. The E didn't look so good. Yeah, I don't know why though. Now it looks like moose. Yeah, I think you're right. Wild should be in red. Yeah, we'll do colours in a bit. Gizmo. Have you got Coke in the glass you're drinking from? Yeah, it's Pepsi Max, actually. Other drinks are available. I drink far too much of that stuff. It's an addiction. Triangle ears, maybe. It needs to be a pinky sort of tail. Yeah, colours will tweak. You could also overlap the ears and make one of them darker for a side view. Oh, yeah, like a... pink bits in the ears. That's not a bad idea, actually. So colour-wise, should we go grey or should we go pink? I like the idea of, yeah, pink bits in the ears. I think could work really well. Oops, that one, but up a little, up, but not that much. Yeah, pink bits in the ears. I think will do really good. Like that. And I'm really sorry if I get the colours wrong here, folks. I might have to go and grab Nick to help. Something like that, I'm thinking. Thought the Pepsi was wine. Oh, no, I wish. Please head on with the Let's Build and not with the fireworks. Oh, no, Tom, don't worry. They're keeping coming. I'm already started working on the next one. It's just that with these videos here, we're doing separate builds for use elsewhere. The wild could be yellow and cheesy. Yeah, that sounds good. Wild moose sounds very weird to me because my language sounds very different. Yeah, I'd like to think that it's obvious that they're just ears. I tell you what, let's try this. Let's try this. This is pretty much what somebody else suggests as well, having them a bit more on the side like this. Maybe a little bit closer together now that they're on the side. And then we fix the O. Fix the U, sorry. I mean, obviously the colour's off here, but... have I still got the grey? There we go, that's it, isn't it? White whiskers, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think on the eye, add 2 smaller dots to make it like a mouse, or is that too Disney? Yeah, I think it might. Now it looks like ooh. No, I think this looks more and more like a mouse now. I think we've got something here, folks. I think we might be onto something. Oh god, that's so annoying. There we go. And just have it kind of sit like it's sort of wrapping around the O there a little. How's that? Are you going to try to play Sims? Probably not. I feel like I've missed the boat a little bit with the Sims. Maybe Sims 5, if they ever do such a thing in the future. It could be pretty good. Okay, I think that's stylistically a mouse, and it says wild mouse. I'm kind of happy with that. Can you put darker pink lines on the light pink on the S? Huh? Yeah, much better angle. That's good. Miska, Muska, Moki, Mouse. Good. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. So colours-wise, I think we're all right. I think, yeah, let's talk about colours then. Bearing in mind, I struggle with colour, so you will have to bear with me a little here. But that to me says wild mouse. Let's just, out of interest, I'm actually gonna undo this, but I really want to see what it's like stood up, because what's actually going to happen with this is it's going to sit in a couple of places probably. I might use it twice. Oh, it's big, isn't it? I hope it's not too big. I don't think it is. Okay, that's where it's going to sit. On framing, of course. I think that looks good, you know. Needs a nose and whiskers. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's have a look at that. I think that looks cool. I mean, obviously it'll be staged, but look at that. Have I spelled mouse? I've spelled mouse right, haven't I? Why does it not look quite right now? It looks a little bit like moose now. I think it's just because I'm looking at the word for so long. I think that looks pretty cool. Wild mouse. Look at that. It looks really good in the. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so happy with that. You can have the wild and the mouse part separated. Yeah, I mean, we could do all sorts with it, you know. I'm just I'm going to undo that. I'll keep working that down here because it makes it a little bit easier. I'll wait the wild at the top and the mouse a little lower. I was just thinking that myself, you know. Maybe just staggered a little like that. And then maybe keep the wild like a yellowy colour. I kind of like the yellow. Is it more of a green, isn't it? Let's bring it down to be a yellow. And then make the M and the E. I don't know, red? Does red and grey go? Everybody was Z fighting. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Of course, it's spelled correct. I don't know. It's just one of those where you go. Don't overdo the mouse. I think so as well. I think it's. I think any more than that. I think the E might be a little low actually. I think any more than that, and we're gonna start to. Yeah, the E is a little low. Well spotted. Jesus, good eyes, haven't you? It's also now a bit high. Okay, so basically the E is a bit long. Is what is the problem we've got. So let's just shrink that down just a little. Blue, it complements yellow. Perfect. The red and grey remind me of Mickey Mouse. I guess that works. A little less saturated. Okay, we can go for that. Oops. I'm also going to cover this in lights in a minute as well, by the way. There we go. More of it like a deeper yellow, like an orangey. Because the thing is with these is that because they're shiny, they like any colour you give them kind of looks a bit over the top, doesn't it? I would say that's pretty good. Yeah, wild mouse, and of course we've got the sun on it as well. Okay. You will have to change the coaster to red. Oh yeah, we'll definitely change the coaster as well. And are we gonna? We're gonna make the wild look like cheese. Is that something we're gonna do? It is totally something we can do. We can use these. We can use these. We can use maybe one or two of those, and we can definitely use these. Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna keep them in this nasty old yellow color for a minute. Nasty old blue, red color even. Sorry, so I can see them all. Because we're gonna have to do things like this. But I think, yeah, that would good. You'll have to change the coast to red. Maybe a few darker yellow bits. Yeah, tail needs to be pink. The end of the tail needs to be pink. Yeah. Maybe use triggers to make the lights go on and off. Unfortunately, we're going to use the shiny lights, and they don't work very well with twiggers. Twiggers? They don't work well with twiggers. The wonderful thing about twiggers is that twiggers are wonderful things. Okay, so we are going to change the colour of these. Please do not panic. These are really bright colours. We are going to be changing the colours of these to a lovely darker yellow to make it look like Swiss cheese. It's a great idea. And I also don't think it's too over-themed as well, because like these sort of things, I didn't want to go too like massively themed. I want it to look fairground. But then, you know, this is just a printed sign, so really the amount of detail that goes into this shouldn't matter too much, should it? Looks like pizza with red and yellow. Yeah, like I say, we are not keeping the red and yellow at all. Okay, let's have a little go at making these a better colour then. How's that? I think it looks pretty good. Maybe one more down here or something. You're my favourite YouTuber. So Tiny Minecraft is very kind of you to say. The overlap the D and the M as a homage to Danger Mouse. Oh yeah, that was the logo, wasn't it? It was a DM. Swiss cheese hex colour. Get away, awesome weaves. You have not been and found a hex colour for Swiss cheese. Let's have a look. I am genuinely interested now as to what colour Swiss cheese is meant to be. I mean, okay. Is it much difference to the one I'd done? We can try it out. It's only really that one that's hard to select. The L is pretty simple, and the D is pretty simple as well. And that one. And that one. There we go. That's Swiss cheese colour. Okay, so here then, they need to be this. Oh, we missed one, look. Missed two, in fact. There we go. As long as they're all the same, I can just click that and they go, okay, good. So these then need to be, is it fairly bit different? Like I say, I really struggle with colours, so we'll do that and then drop them down a little. And is that too subtle? Me personally thinks that looks too subtle, so let's just select them again. Yeah, there we go. Yours is a bit more green. Yeah, sorry, I really struggle with very light green and red. I'm super sad to know a few of them by heart. Really? Hex colours? Okay, cool. Looks more cheesy. Good, okay, cool. Happy with that. Alright, let's carry on with these then. Let's bring that around there. I did too many on the eye. Bring you down a little. Kind of want to keep the edge or the other yellow as well, so we'll just take you in just slightly. There we go. Oh, you're too big. You have to be the smaller one, I'm afraid. And there. And we get away with one in the eye. Yeah, I think we can just about, can't we? And then here we need to do some of the bigger ones then. There we go. Soldier was weird. Figure pain, jaunty, colourblind, struggles unite, lion-hearted. Honestly, do you know what? Day to day, obviously, it does not affect me in the slightest, and there are much worse ailments that somebody can suffer from. But yeah, things like this, it really does just get in the way a little. go. I think doing like a bigger one with a couple of smaller ones near it is better than just doing like doing them all randomly. I don't know about doing another one there, maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Am I using a different colour here? What theme land is intended for? Lanky Lad, this is not. This is, I'm making all the live stream stuff we make is random. Oh yeah, there we go. We got the wrong colour. It's just stuff for the workshop. So these are the random pieces that can just get stuck into anywhere else. A few of you sent me pictures, by the way, of you using the circus tent, and it's absolutely fantastic. So great to see people putting in their own parts. It's awesome. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter for to be able to share stuff like that with me. It's awesome. Love it. Okay, let's do a little bit more. That's different for you. There we go. We've got it matched up now. Is the vertical line of the W somehow wider than the right vertical line? No, it's identical. We just copied it over. Yeah, just copied it. First live stream I've seen in a long time. Really happy. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. Planet Coaster tweeted about me today live streaming, which was really nice of them. They're in Gamescom at the minute. So they were saying, look, we can't stream, so who else is streaming? I was like, I am. And they retweeted it, which is really cool. Bring that down there. And we're going to struggle here to find a way to... It's just going to have to fit in there, isn't it? Oh, is that something that happens? They overlap a little. In Swiss cheese, it is, isn't it? But it doesn't look right here, does it? No. Okay. I'm having a conversation with myself. I don't need you lot here. I'm waffling away to myself. We're just going to have to do a few of the regular circles here because nothing else is going to fit, I don't think. Although maybe I could get away with a little one of these over here. There we go. Let's try and break these up a little bit so it doesn't look quite as spotty. There we go. There's the cheese. Wild mouse. I think the holes need to be quite a bit darker. It was on the front page of the workshop. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Can you make the dots in the eye have a bit out of it? It does have a bit out of it. Are they too light, the dots, are they? Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. We can do that. No problem. We will just click them all. 1 sec. Bom 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 bom. There we go. And drag that down. There we go. Okay, so wild mouse. Pretty happy with that. Can't see the holes at distance. The red is a bit much. Could you use some black semicircles to look like a bite has been taken out? I mean, really, the bite would be more like a shape, I think, out of it, as opposed to black. I think I'm kind of happy with that, to be honest. The letter's the only thing you're doing a live stream. Doing a POV. Yeah, we're just working through it, Bob. I mean, the circus tent took us... This thing here... this took us 3 live streams to do, basically. So we just keep working till it's done. And in the 3rd live stream, we finished that and we started this. So we just keep going till it's finished, really. Wild mouse. Okay, happy with that. Unless it's the only thing you're doing. Oh, we just read that. Much better. Okay, good. So let's start working on the framing that's going to hold this up, basically. So I'm going to come out of that building for now. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go where there are frames, aren't there? Framework. These things, I'm thinking, really, they're going to be the pieces we use. Kind of thinking just like a dark grey will work best. So, or maybe even no, not quite black. Dark grey. Yeah, let's do that. And I think we're going to have that many, aren't we? And then let's go up with them. And that's going to have to be the height of them as well. I kind of select more than one. No, I can. Okay. No, we're doing more work on that, by the way. I just wanted to see what it looks. Better question, it's ever making plank coaster. Just keep working at it, Catherine. Honestly, you'll get there with it. Is this a new park? No, Zach. This is on live streams. We just make single items to go onto the workshop. I just subscribed. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, I think. Right, I'm tempted to put the whole thing on a grid as well. So the other thing I've noticed that a lot of them seem to do is they put the whole ride on basically on a grid. So what I might do is come onto here, lift the whole thing up a little. The whole thing up just a little. There we go. DM looks like a danger mouse logo. Yeah, it does a bit. A couple of people point that out. And then start building on the station grids. There we go. And then we've got that concrete wall. I want it to look a little nasty, to be honest. Where is the little bit nasty? Rough concrete wall. There we go. And then drag it. Whoops. Where's the height? Grid height. There we go. Is that it? Is that on the station? Is that on the station? That seems... Oh, yeah. It's on that bit, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's fine then. Yeah, there. Okay, good. So we need to go all the way out to... Hopefully we can actually get rid of that one. I would love to be able to go straight up there, but I've got a feeling that's going to hit the coaster a little. That's annoying. I'll tell you what then, we'll do... let's do this. Duplicate. Oh no, we can't. Okay. Duplicate and do grid size 2, and let's just go 2 that way. There we go. That'll solve that little old problem. And there, newborn cry. Yes, we can hear him. Yeah, I think he's what time are we on? 8:10. He might just be having his bum done. I think he's not due a bottle just yet, and he's gonna have bath time as soon as we're done here. But bless you all for listening to him. He's a good boy, like I say. He has a little cry every now and again, but for the most part, he's quite a quiet baby. He's already shut up. Look, he was listening to you moan about him. There's a baby crying in the background. What's his name? His name is Xander. He's a little Xander Sparrow. He's 2.5 weeks old. If he keeps up, I might just go and double check. I mean, his mum did say I was fine to do this, but you just don't like leaving him, do you? It's horrible to hear. There we go. So that pretty nicely covers that. Okay. Now let's do this back wall bit then, because what I'm thinking is... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking now. We go to walls and we go to framework. Okay, so this framework runs all the way from here, right? And it comes all the way across. Well, that's how babies are. Yeah, of course, we don't mind, do we? All the way across to there. Okay, and then from here, whoopsie daisy. Change the colours of the cars. Oh, we will, yeah, don't worry. We'll do a full colour pass on the ride in a little while. Okay. And then this goes all the way up on this side, but on this side it just goes to about here, and that becomes our station roof. I think he still wants to be in your videos. Yeah, I think he does. Good, you didn't name him Wather Thin. Why would I call my child a Wather Thin? Hi, Mark, by the way. Let's just change this up to be the nice dark colour we were doing. There we go. We're going to duplicate it. We're going to swap it around. And we're going to not put it on the back because that's not how this game works, annoyingly. Let's try it this way. That's what I want. On that beautiful grid. Oops. There we go. We don't mind snuggling that mug up. No, like I say, I think he's fine. He's probably just having his bum done. Like I say. How can we just select you and not anything else? There we go. I think that's done it. Has it? Yeah. Okay, so let's just set the grid height back up to 4 to make it easy. There we go. Oh, no, looks like he does. He's alright. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's just hungry and wants a bath.
Oh, he's just hungry and wants a bath. Everyone was asking if he was alright.
He's hungry and doesn't want a bath.
Oh, he's hungry and he doesn't want a bath, but he's having one anyway.
Sorry, could you hear him?
He's there, it's okay. They're all just asking about him. Oops, there we go. So yeah, so we won't go that high on all of it. We'll bring these ones out, I think. There we go. And we'll have and that will be the station roof height, or is that too high? Maybe there, or is that too low? I'm trying to judge it off that guy. That's about a brick and a half up. I think that's probably okay. Okay, so that's going to be the back wall there. Okay. Bye. That's going to be the back wall there. So the wild mouse will sit here. Logo, that is. Xander cameo, yeah. Because wave a thin baby sparrow, innit? Oh, right, okay. Don't get it, Mark, but never mind. There we go. I mean, I know his name, but he'll always be Baby Sparrow. Yeah, to be fair, we still call it It. We still call him It because we didn't find out the sex before we had him. So all the way through pregnancy, it was just It inside. So yeah, we found out that he was a boy, but now still occasionally we catch ourselves calling him It. Can we see Ander? I think he's gone for a bottle. I think like I say, we normally try to get him to wait for a bath at about 9 o'clock, and then he has a bottle in bed, but it doesn't look like it's happening today. As a matter of fact, I'm eating a cheeseburger now. Why baths are nice? Why baths are nice? Pop back and check your program. Hi, Noington, we built a sign. You've just missed Xander. He came in for a very noisy cameo. I think it was a Monty Python thing. Well, wafer thin it was a mint, but I don't know what it's got to do with sparrows. There we go. We'll just drop him there and have a look. I think we might need to go one more up, mightn't we, here? Or we might. No, we actually might get away with it. Let's see, because it can overhang a little, can't it? No, maybe one more. One higher on that. Or half higher. What about half higher? What about half higher? Let's try that because then that'll mean the whole building's too high. Sparrows migrate, John C. They do. They do migrate. Okay, let's just try this. And then let's try. Oops. Oh, I just nailed that in one guess. I have as well. Fantastic. Right, let's just put these across here, because then this can actually run all the way around and can be a bit of a fence. Because I actually really like these parts. I don't use them enough. But yeah, I really wanted this sort of like industrial look to it. Now the only thing is I feel like obviously it shouldn't be flat. We're going to need some of these pieces on either side, or at least every now and again, to kind of hold it in place, aren't we, you know? So let's do there, 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 and then what would halfway down be? Oh, it's 7 along. That's annoying. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Oh, okay, so we've got 10. So let's get rid of you and put one in at 10 instead. What is the airspeed of an unladen sparrow? Couldn't tell you. Hopefully this is the most successful ride you've ever built. So, well, to be honest, the stats in the game are pretty awful. But, you know, what can you do? Yeah, the game itself is not a particular fan of this ride so far. It's got like an excitement rating of 3 or something ridiculous. There we go. Bring that in there. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't look too ridiculous. And down, whoops, down there. There. There we go. And then finishing off with you, even though you're off the ground a little. Ooh, what can we do about that? Because I kind of want that last one off the ground. Oh, no, I know, actually, I mean, we could carry the concrete back, couldn't we? Maybe that would make more sense, actually, to carry the concrete back. What? What your name is? What is your quest? What is the SB? Oh, I don't know the reference. I'm sorry. I want a cheeseburger bath, a cheeseburger bath with cheeseburger, rugged ducks, and a TV to watch Geekism. That sounds pretty good. Make a giant mouse at your station. It's a good idea, but I kind of want this to be a little less heavily themed. I kind of want it to be a little bit more sort of traditional wild mouse and not sort of crazy over the top theming like we have been doing in stuff. So chat is now cheese and Monty Python. Yeah, sounds good. I'm so out of Monty Python. I know that especially people from outside of this country think that all British people are obsessed with it. It was never something I really got into. Like, I don't mind it. I'm not against it or anything, but yeah, kind of missed the whole Monty Python boat completely, pretty much. Okay, let's just take these here. Oh, I kind of like the open grid on that, but it does mean that we're going to have a bit of an issue here. No, that doesn't look good. Maybe not then. Maybe let's pick up a concrete wall piece. Geekism should be a word. It is a word. You just said it. When I play Roblox, never heard of it. Oh, I have heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. How do you not know Monty Python? Yeah, like I say, not really. Always missed it. I quite like Life of Brian. Yeah, Brazil was good. The music was good in Brazil. The Office do. Can I say hello to you? Yes, hello. I was going to say it sounds just like the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah. Do I have any cheese in this shop? Right, I'm lost. I'm so lost with the Monty Python references. Sorry. Let's do. I know what we need to do. We need to do some metal. There we go. Let's get some of this metal on the go. There we go. And we'll put it. Ooh, are you going to sit? Ooh. It's so annoying that you're just slightly higher than that needs you to be. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do a 2 and a 1. And treat it like a little fence, and maybe make it some cool colours. I don't know where the cool yellows have gone, but maybe like yellow and red or something. I mean, I'm just going to throw these in for now, just see what it looks like. Okay, you know, something like that. Sorry, Monty Python for his all. Mark, you turn up on the stream. You don't even own this game. I know he does it, but I know Mark in real life, by the way, folks, just in case you think I'm just slagging off a regular stand-up member of Geekism. Let's drop you in there. Okay, I think this is probably something we can fly around and do. So, put you in. Yeah, and do something like that. And neaten it all up, obviously. Never applies to Monty Python. Send this to Channel 5 Gaming. God, no chance. What on earth would I want him to get mileage out of my content? Oh, sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, should I? There we go. Put that there. And that there. And there. There we go. So that one red one can carry over, can't it? And I mean, these two could as well, actually, if we do them half, but then we're going to struggle to find a bit that fits there, so yeah, we won't. I have a Mac, so I can't. I have to live in a PC fantasy vicariously through you. Yeah, I mean, it does open in boot camp, but I don't think very well. Like, I know people, it's possible, but you need a pretty beefy PC, which Macs are not. No, the red looks like my dog. Yeah, we can change the colour. Can I say hello to you? Yes, of course I can. Hello. There we go. Red looks like, yeah, it's on the Mac pane. Oh dear. Are we the Judean People's Front? Oh, I know that one. Or the People's Front of Judea. Yeah. Or the Judean Front of the People. Is another one, is it? I think. Yeah, I know that one. I get that reference. Yeah. Let's bring you down. There we go. Okay, there's the beginning of the station in place. Chris, about putting fireworks on. Sorry, Chris. I don't know if you mentioned another I don't know if you put another message there or not. Red and yellow reminds me of the Spanish flag. Yeah, it does a little. Bootcamp is far too advanced for me. It's a fancy Facebook machine. Let's be honest. Well, yeah, it's a lot of money to play around with Facebook. That sounds about right. Yeah. Right here, I want to have the tiniest ever runoff thing. I don't know what you call it. I'll show you what I mean. Right. I'll show you what I mean. Coasters. Swiss colour again. Thank you, Autumn. We will get on that in a moment. Look, all this stuff I had to download to do that stream I did with Blind and Cleve. Custom. Let's find the spinny one. There we go. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I've seen loads of people do this, and it's something I've really meant to do for a long time. And just never got around to. Oh no, I need to edit it again. Done. Right, and then I can move. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay. And then we can put it in its rightful place. It's the wrong colour, but we'll sort that over. My stream and my chat keeps freezing. Oh, actually, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's have a look. Is it me? No, getting no drop frames on this end. Sorry to hear that. Spare track. Yeah, it's like a spare track, like where the test ones run off to. If there's problems with one of them, they can take it out. I don't know. I see people do it. I see people who know about coasters do it, like Silverette and all those. I don't know what I'm doing, but it looks right, I guess. I think it goes somewhere like that. Here you go. And it's just like a way of making it look realistic, I guess. I don't know. Having problems with the chat freezing stream is fine though. I wish I could something I could do, folks. Like I say, doesn't seem to be any issue here. Yeah, no drop frames or anything. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll keep working on it. Yeah, Wild Mouse is now in place. We need to get some lighting on this bad boy. Probably should have done it while it was lying down, really. Hey, John, sound like Mr. Malova. You are very welcome. Smedley, hello. My dad's best mate was called Smedley. I know it's not you. If it is, I'll be very impressed. Why can't I edit the build? Oh, sorry. What I was doing move, wasn't I? Bloop, bloop. There we go. Let's get you out of the way for a minute. Look at the shadow. Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi Max, actually. There's no other drink. Joey, hilarious. Probably just my connection. I'll watch it all back later. Yeah, sorry it's messing up. Like I say, there's nothing particularly wrong this end. I don't know of. Scenery, right then. I can never remember if these are in scenery or... Oh, we're still in flat shapes here. Yeah, here they are. Okay, what's the station supposed to be? It's nothing yet. We haven't done anything yet. Playing Banished today. No, I haven't. People talk to me about it a lot, but it looks really tough. The extra track should go to the other side because it's supposed to replace the other track. Therefore, they face different directions so they can switch out. Right. Okay, Michelle. Thank you. We'll have a little play with that. How old am I, man? I'm 30, man. Or am I 31? I'm 31. 31. I like watching streams because the YouTuber always says my YouTuber name. Do I Titanium Minecraft? I didn't know. You have really good content in your videos. I really enjoy watching them. Catherine, it's great to hear. Honestly, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Banish is awesome. You should make the station look like a wall with the skirting board entrance as a mouse hole. Stokes, I love it. I didn't want to theme this too much. If you Google Wild Mouse and look what they look like, stations are basically, like covers. And I kind of wanted to go with that. I wanted to do like a pretty simple fairground type build. Okay, so what was that? Yeah, I'll just get it off here, can't I? I was going to say I want the yellow off here. I want to kind of keep the same colours. And these fairy lights constant. There we go. Oops. Okay. Here we go. Now, actually, height, lengthwise, these look pretty much dead on, but I don't want them to be... Okay, that's going to be a problem. They're going to sit underneath the weird circles, but if we do them above... we could just about get it with most of the rope away. Okay, let's try it like that then. Looks awesome. Thanks, Smed. Sorry, my dad's friend we call Smed. Can you do a shout out? It's my birthday today. Joey Dasher, happy birthday. I guess. I don't know. This isn't really a shout out type channel, to be fair. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Let's do those shorter ones for here. These make a really pretty noise when they get put down. Listen, hold on, let me put this one in place. Do you know what the next live stream product will be? No, I don't actually. Any suggestions? I'll take them. I'll take them. Always looking for cool stuff to have a go at. But like I say, they're all going to be... Oh, that's a shame that they kind of hang over a little. We'll go with it and see what it looks like. They're all going to be sort of projects that we can work on individually and put them into the workshop when they're done. That's the idea behind the live streams, because we've got the park and we're working on that and it's all good. But yeah, we're doing some separate stuff here. There we go. How many hours does it take to upload a video? It completely depends on the size. Usually about 20 minutes. Best shout out ever. Yeah, like I say, I'm not a shout outy kind of guy, I'm afraid. Sorry. But there are some channels who refuse to do them. So can you really get YouTube on your TV? Yeah, I watch YouTube on my TV. You just need a smart TV. I'm not too sure how it works in other countries, but yeah, you can. It can be done. Oh, that was low enough. Can I make it so that you can't see the rope? You can make it so you can't see the rope. Okay, I'm really sorry, but I need to now go. Now I know I can do that. I need to go back and do that to all of them because I really don't want it. I don't want to see the rope. Okay. Let's knock you all. Whoops, down. There, come on, one more. Yes. There we go. And let's have a quick look at that at night time. Perfect. Oh, it's looking good already. Okay, AM. Smeddy's 1892, that's awesome. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like I say, it was my dad's best man at his wedding. Was Smed. Oh no, one more. There we go. Might just have to get the W done here. And oh no, it's only 25 too. We're okay. I can hear a baby bath running, so I'm just going to double check, see if the wife needs a hand with the little man. Oh, that's really weird. That it worked on the other one, but not on the other one. And here as well, this whole piece. Let's just try and mess a little. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Sorry, I use Chromecast for you on my TV, 40 inches of pure geekism. I love it. You got me playing City Skylines now because I watched all your videos. You're the best. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you're enjoying them. You look like travelling fair rides that might break at any second. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking at doing, Flat 49. That's exactly what I'm looking at doing. Next build should be a pirate ship. Well, we've got a pirate ship in the main park. I'm looking at doing stuff that we haven't really messed with before. Have you ever been on a Wild Mountain? Yes, I have. No, I've been on a few, actually. Went on the one at Lightwater Valley. I've been on the Primeval Whirl in Disney, and probably others as well. They're a relatively common ride because they're cheap and they fit in relatively small space. So yeah, a lot of places have them as coasters, and also you always go on them because it's a coaster count. It counts as a coaster if you count your coasters. So that's good. Right, I'm just going to get this W finished, and I'm just going to go and check to see if my lovely wife needs a hand with him, because it sounds like it's getting to be bath time, and it's normally something we do together. So I just want to check she's managing it well. Like I said, this is my first live stream back since baby, so we're still sort of figuring stuff out. It sounds like he's calmed down a bit now. That's probably gone in the bath. He absolutely loves the bath, loves being in it. Loves the water. Can't wait till he's a bit older and he can sort of play around in it. But yeah, at the moment he's a big bath fan. Oops. Oh dear. That was right. That was as well. What we got here? Why not make a ride that looks like you're inside a house and you kind of go upstairs while riding the ride and just basically ride around inside a giant house? Yeah, that could be good, but not a haunted house. Just somebody's house. That could be interesting. So I think if I've ever been on anything like that. There was a little park I went to once that had something that was almost like that. It was basically just somebody's house. I don't remember what it was called for the life of me though. Oh, here's another one where we're going to have to edit the circles. We'll do these as we go. I think next episode we're going to have to carry on with our circular editing, and we'll bring you down there. So you're in place, and look at that, because what I want to do is I don't want it to be too obvious that the lights are there in the daytime. Congrats to the best son. Thank you very much. When going to check, can you put a fireworks show on? Oh, right, okay. I won't, because that's in the other park, and the other park takes 5 minutes to load now. About 6.5 minutes, actually. So, unfortunately, if it was a quicker process, I would, but it isn't. And to be fair with you, if they need a hand, I'm just going to call the stream early, because I only normally stream till 9 PM anyway. Oh, look at that. The W is operational. Remember the Barclays Bank ad? The guy on the water slide, I think it was an advert for Constance Pay, but you basically look at, that's it, yeah, it was there's a reason, that was the music, wasn't it? Mine kicks off big time in the bath tonight. She somehow learnt that to scoop water out in a fit of anger. Oh, lovely. At the moment, Xander lies in it and goes, but it looks like an enjoyable thing. Obviously, he's not smiling yet, but it looks like he's enjoying it. I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, we'll definitely carry on with that. I think we might struggle to go around the O. I think that's going to be have to how we do it. You know? Not too sure, to be honest, how we're going to get around that. I think it might just have to be there with 1 or 2 lights overlapping, maybe. So it doesn't look horrific, something like that. It doesn't look too bad, does it? And again, it's going to be a really, really long way away. Why on earth is the gizmo over there? This gizmo is so crazy sometimes. Whoop, 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 there. And then we can drop you down as well. Well, man. There you are. There you go. There's like literally 1 pixel in it. Baton's the best. I love Baton the kids. Yeah, they do love it. Not today. Probably not on Discord, unfortunately. Like I say, we're still spending a bit of time getting into a rhythm and stuff like that. So I'll probably finish up here and then head off for the evening to go and get him sorted for bed for tonight, and then spend an hour of attempted grown-up time with the wife. Nothing like that, please, thank you. We just like to watch a bit of telly and chill out and talk like adults for a little while, because one thing I've noticed with having a little baby around, you spend a lot of time talking like this. Yes, you do. And you spend a lot of time talking like this. So we spend about an hour just sort of talking like grown-ups. There we go, there's the eye done. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Let's just go and double check. I'll be right back. All right. I'm afraid it looks like another pair of hands is needed, so I'm going to have to shoot. That's how I towards my cat. Yeah, chat's catching up. Sorry, it looks like the chat's a little bit behind, but we will carry on with this in the next episodes. Next Tuesday, like I say, Tuesday evening, 7 till 9. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more sorted. Might bring him half an hour earlier, just because this is normally our sort of time for winding him down for the evening. So I think maybe sort of 6:30 to 9:30, maybe. John's telephone sounds a bit right. I hope not. So there you go. Yeah, I'll have to leave it there, I'm afraid. But thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little bit short. I'll like I say, I'll join you next Tuesday. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to do that. And I'll see you in the next one. There you go. I'll leave it with the wild mouse there. I'll take a screenshot of that for this video. But thank you very much for stopping by. Sorry it's a little bit shorter, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much for coming. I'll see you next week. Bye.